Tom Thumb. Once upon a time, there lived a poor man and a woman who had no children. Their only wish was to have a child. One night as they sat on their porch, they saw a falling star. The woman said, "Let's wish for a baby, no matter how small it would be." 7 months passed and their wish came true. A child no bigger than a thumb was born. Because he was so little, they called him Tom Thumb. And they loved him with all their hearts. Tom became wise and nimble, but he never grew in size. His parents were very careful to make sure nothing would happen to him. One day the boy asked his father if he could help lead the horse to where he was working. Tom told his dad, "I can help lead the horse by sitting by his ear to give him directions." Tom was doing a great job directing the horse as they went through the woods. Along the way, they met 2 strangers. The strangers had never seen such a small boy. They offered Tom Thumb's dad as much money as he wanted to sell Tom Thumb to them. They told his dad Tom Thumb would travel in exhibitions making a fortune because so many people would come to see the small boy. Tom Thumb's dad was upset and told the men Tom was not some jester and he was not for sale. Tom Thumb talked to his father about he may not be able to work so hard as he was getting older. Please let me go with these men and take the money so you can finally live a good life. I promise I will return soon. His father let Tom Thumb go, hesitantly, with the 2 men. When the 2 men stopped for lunch near the pastor's house, Tom Thumb jumped down and ran into the house and into a mouse hole. The 2 men tried to reach him, but Tom Thumb told them to go ahead and he would catch up with them. The men went on their way. Tom Thumb decided to stay the night in the mouse hole. Just as he was about to fall asleep, he heard some voices. The voices were that of robbers who were going to rob the pastor's house. Tom Thumb had an idea to save the pastor's house. He started to speak, but the robbers could not see him because he was so small. Follow my voice. I can help you with the robbery because I am so small I can fit anywhere. When they began to sneak around, Tom Thumb started talking very close to where one of the pastor's maids was sleeping. He woke up the maid and she chased the robbers away. Tom Thumb went to lay down in the hay in the barn to get a good night's sleep. When he awoke in the morning, he realized the cow had eaten the hay, and Tom Thumb was stuck in the cow's stomach. Tom Thumb began to yell for help. Tom Thumb managed to escape from the cow, only to be gobbled up by a wolf who was sneaking around the barn. Tom Thumb whispered from inside the wolf that he knew of a house filled with ham and bacon, and he could lead him there. Tom Thumb was secretly leading the wolf back to his parents' house. When they arrived, Tom Thumb's father began to get ready to attack the wolf. He had no idea Tom Thumb was inside. All of a sudden, he heard Tom's voice. Tom was rescued from the wolf by his father, who promised never to sell him again. Not for all the riches in the world. Tom Thumb and his parents lived happily ever after. The end.